Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of just doing a new series for the new year. I did a flawless face routine, so this is like a flawless base 101. I also did one for eyebrows, and this video, like I said, is going to be all about eyelashes. But this is going to be kind of how I put them on, how I found the easiest way to put them on and keep them on. Everybody keeps asking me about it, and so I thought I would go ahead and share with you. So give me 1 second, let me tie my hair back. Okay, there are so many different eyelashes out there. These are the super thick, like, doubled up. You see how thick those ones are? They're super thick ones. Those are from Ardell. My favorite lashes, period, of all time are the KOKO lashes. These are in 501. I'm going to be putting these ones on today because you can see them, but they're full, but they're also kind of wispy too. And I just think they're so pretty. There's also, like, different ones like this, like these fuller, they're blogger favorite, apparently. Or these crazy ones that I got off of Amazon, off of China, and they're super thick. There's also individual lashes, and I've showed you how to put these on in other videos as well. If you're just starting out, the best thing you can do is kind of start out with some of the individual ones. And these are just great because, let me open this up. These are just great because you could have your eye makeup all done, and say you just want to put a couple on the ends, you totally can. The best way to use these is with tweezers, and they come in these little, like these little clusters. You just dip them in glue and then just gently set them on your eye once the glue is tacky. Those are great just for people that are just like want to add a couple little here and there. I think these are great for bridal because if something happens and you're crying or something like that, you can just kind of pull off one cluster and it's not that big of a deal instead of having like a strip lash. Strip lashes definitely are my preferred. You get the most bang for your buck, the most impact. Again, if you're just starting out with eyelashes, I would try to find ones that have a nice clear band. I'm not going to pull them off. I'm just going to kind of gently pull them off with my thumb so I don't ruin the lash. And the best part about like any type of lash too, see how clear that lash band is? That's going to be your best bet for getting such a really easy application and for it to sit nice and natural on your eye because it's very seamless. You're not going to see it, and when you put it on, it's not going to keep moving as compared to, see how thick that lash band is? These are really kind of a pain to put on. They're actually really not comfortable to wear either because once you cut these, they like stab you in the eye. So my preferred, I haven't used these forever. I might pull them apart and use some, but I'm just not a fan. I love the nice clear band. I think that they just melt into your eye and just look amazing. So what I'll do is off the little thingy, and I just pull them off of the little thingy so they're sitting down in front of me. I know that these ones are super long, so I always trim my lashes. I don't like my lashes to go really past this mark because once it does, it just like you keep blinking. Just doesn't sit well. I just don't like anything on the inner corner of my eye. My eyes are too sensitive for that. These are actually the Tarte eyelash like applicator tweezers, but you can use regular tweezers. I have pretty fatty fingers, so it's kind of hard for me to like place them and like gently put things. I'm just kind of, I don't have petite hands, so it's really hard for me to do that. So these are really great for getting like a really good application. They're a little sticky, but I'm going to take them in my lash and I'm just going to place it on the eye just to see how big they are. So they're a smidge too long. So I'm just going to trim off one little piece, and I'm actually going to trim off from the inside, and I'm just going to trim off one little cluster. So I just trimmed off this one little cluster just so it sits better on my eye. And I did that for that one. So I'm going to do it for the other one. I have my eyelashes trimmed. There are a lot of different glues out there. I actually can't find my really, really favorite one. It's an Ardell one. Another one I have is also the Duo Glue. Please, please, please listen to this. If you're just starting out again with, and I don't like to use it either, but the best you can use is the white to clear. Because if you dab it around, it's going to be clear. You're not going to see it. If you use, like Tarte has one, it's really nice, but it's black. That's great, but like if you're messing up and this is your first time and you start dabbing it, it's gonna go everywhere. So that's just a word to the wise, get the clear. What I'll do is I'll get my eyelashes, like I said, lay down in front of me, and I'm gonna take each one of them and put a little bit of glue. You kind of just squeeze out a little bit of glue, and you just want to put it, you see that? You just want to run it on the strip of the lash. I always tend to put a little extra on the ends just because so they don't move as much, but that's it. So you just want to kind of put that glue all on the edge of them. And then I set them down and I'm going to move on to the next one. You want the glue to get a little bit tacky. So you can give it about 30 seconds to a minute. You have time to play with them, so you don't have to like run. If you think you're going to, I mean, you can even just do one at a time and let it sit. But you don't want to just immediately put them on wet because they're not going to have any grip. They're just going to start sliding everywhere. So what you want to do is you want to kind of give them a minute to get some stickiness to them. I'll usually get like a smaller mirror, and I'm looking at the eyelash as I would put it on. Make sure your tweezers don't have any glue because you'll be screwed if you do. And I hold the lash like I'm gonna put it on. I look down into my mirror, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these in the middle of my eye, and that way I can kind of move them once I get them set. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this down, and I wanna get them right in the roots, like in the crease of where my eyelashes and my eyelid meet. So I'm gonna look down. And set them down. Okay? So they're just kind of free falling right now. I'm going to take the end of them and meet it to the end of my eye where I want to tuck it in. Make sure that guy's in there. And then I'm going to take my tweezers, position myself, and then I'm going to get that front part and tuck that in as well. I always have problems with the front part. I don't know why. I don't want to do that. Sometimes it can take a minute for them to want to do anything. So we're going to move on to the next one, and then you do the same with the next one. So again, I have my thing. I'm going to look down. I'm going to take my eyelash, and this takes practice. You want to try to get them as close as you can. You can see that. Close as you can into that lash line. Right where your lashes meet your root, that's right where you want to get that. You want to set that in real quick. Ta-da! Now the glue, like I said, the glue is white, but it will turn clear once it's all dry. My dog keeps barking downstairs. There's no respect. No respect. You hear? None of you can hear him. These ones feel like literally nothing on your eyelashes. It's amazing, actually. I don't know what he's barking. I think he's barking at the cats outside. I don't know. Give them a minute to kind of dry down. Some people prefer to put on a little mascara before they put their eyelashes on. It's totally up to you. I like to put a little bit on just because my eyelashes are white and so I can see them. If you're doing this for the first time, you maybe practice without any mascara because the mascara will curl your lashes. Also, don't curl your eyelashes right before you put eyelashes on. I find that it's kind of you can't get the eyelash tucked in because your eyelashes are so curly. Once this starts drying, I'm going to take my tweezers just to secure them down and I'm going to pinch them onto my eyelash. And that way I know that they're not going to go anywhere, and it kind of just pinches them together and they don't move. Once they dry a little bit more, you can put a little bit of mascara just to kind of melt them back together. Just going to put a tiny dot. But just remember that you're going to gunk up the eyelashes, and I tend to wear mine a few times, so I try not to put like a ton of stuff on them. But I think they look great. They add so much. Eyelashes are just, I don't know. They're just amazing. I wish my eyelashes looked like this regularly, but that is it for the eyelashes. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put my lipstick on and I'll be right back so I can show you the finished look. I think that's the best I'm going to get this lipstick on. I'm wearing the Hot Fire from Dose Colors. This is the Katie. This is the Katie and Degsy collection. I'm really bad at putting on lipstick. I'm really, really bad at putting on red lipstick. And my dog is still barking. So this is the finished look with everything together. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll list everything that I used below, and I hope you have an amazing day.